Welcome to the Divine Healing Channel. I had started a reading, and it was about the moon, that, the portal and the full moon and all that, but it like crashed and burned, to be honest with you. And that was more like the energy that was around me. And I had to stop the video and leave the space. I had to come back. I had to recenter. I had to cleanse. So I guess now the spirit wants me to talk about the energies. And with that, I'm not really sure where you want me to begin, Spirit. From the top, they said. So, okay, I'm going to talk about the electronics because, like, my whole life I've been, there's always like this negativity that's always kind of on the outskirts, hanging around, I don't know, trying to manipulate things around in my life. Now, Spirit, we were kind of having a little conversation here. I was just sitting in the energy and we were just having a little conversation basically about how the message that I'm trying to get out, it clearly is important enough that the darker or negative false light energies, let's call them, are manipulating my electronics. So, which I have to keep checking, make sure it's running. I literally have video of where I have to keep my computer. I have to have, honestly, I have to have a Holy Bible to have my mouse, to use my mouse. And I have to have that sitting in front of my laptop. So this is the Bible and this is my laptop. I literally have to have it touching. I actually have videos of where brand new laptop, it just was malfunctioning and I kept taking it back and it wasn't working, and they kept doing all the diagnostics that nobody could find a problem with it. No one had a problem with it other than me. So they ended up having to replace it because I just got so fed up after, like, it was like I got it like on the 4th of November, and by the end of November I was done with this laptop. And I mean, to the point it wouldn't even turn on most of the time. And I was suspect that it was negative energies interfering with it. Because they do want to talk about how negative energies do actually use electronics to invade your personal space, your life, bring in negativity into your home, cause you to be just irritable, or, just can cause issues. So with that being said, I actually, I'm going to put the video that I have, the footage that I do have actually, into this video so that you can see little clips of where I was having these issues and, what I have to do to keep. So in the meantime, I've actually found out some information about that on what to do with your laptop and the crystals that you can use to actually help protect your space in your home and whatnot. And I will, I'd have to pull out my book for that actually, and I'm not quite sure where it is. I'm just not all that organized, but I do have some of it at my fingertips. But there's a type of crystal that is really good. Like, you can use selenite, which this is a selenite. And this is also a selenite here. So you can use them for, along with something else. Let me just find that. Oh, that was my, where is that now? I've been diving into so many things. My education, I just cannot gobble enough of it up. Yeah. Where is that? I have it written here somewhere. I want to say that it's tourmaline. Yeah. Tourmaline and selenite. If you have tourmaline and selenite, you can get like tourmaline. They're like, they look like this, but you can get them so that they're taller and skinnier or fatter or bigger or whatever, but they're this shape. It's not this one. This is a different type of crystal or stone, but tourmaline and selenite, if you have them both together and you have them next to your like your tower or your laptop or whatever it is, like it will help direct and have them so they're pointing straight up, so that they're like together like this, pointing straight up. So that will protect that. I think you can actually put those next to your, what do you call those boxes where all the, whatever those boxes are that you pay for, that brings all your internet through. You can even put them with that as well. But it's really the only protection. Now you can also use bracelets and things like that to help, like with your phone, like when you're using your phone and whatnot. Yeah. So for me right now, I've just been using the Holy Bible. Seems to be helping as long as I click the button and then take 2 steps back from it. If I do that and I don't touch my phone at all and I just have my phone on the Bible, I have my mouse on the Bible, and I have the Bible pushed right up to my laptop, that for some reason seems to be working for now. I'm assuming it will continue to work that way. However, it is a little cumbersome having a big Bible in front of the keyboard. So I really am going to get that for myself, actually. And so that will help with that. What was the other thing that you really wanted to talk about? Oh, just like cleansing your space and the different things that you can use to cleanse your space. Now, I actually I had kind of pulled out everything in my arsenal tonight because something completely came in here and hijacked my reading. So I had to just shut it all down, and that's why I'm cleansing everything. I was out today doing a little bit of running around, and I don't think I properly protected myself before I left. And I think I might have pulled some negative energies towards me and pulled them into my space, which isn't good. So I had to clean my aura. I had to clean, my table. I had to clean. So I instantly, what you can do is you can like get these kind of things and clang them. That will instantly clear the space. It puts like a vibration into the I can see it's going to be one of these kind of readings. You can clap your hands very loudly, like 3 times. It puts like a vibration, and it just repels the negativity. So like those are kind of like instant things that you can do. However, I mean, you have to, you can't be doing that if you're in public. It would just seem weird. But you can protect your chakras. You start at the base and you go all the way up to your crown, and then up the front and down like the back side. And you can anoint yourself with, you can buy those essential oils. Sorry. It's like I have all this apprehension, like I'm really stiff. I'm really, it's not my energy. It's kind of been hanging out with me a few days now. It's, but today it's been very, I don't know what that is, what's going on. Anyway, I'm going to move on because, hold on. every time. I just don't even know what to say. These are the turtles that I kept talking about. And they're cast iron. And I found them in the wall of an old, they called them warhouses. And I don't know why they wanted me to pull these turtles out, but they've been bugging me for probably 2 weeks to pull them out. Oh, look at that. I got cards mixed in here. Oops. I just put them on top of each other while I washed everything down. And, yeah. Look at that. Kingfisher. For a sec there, I thought it was a turtle. Anyway, I don't know why they wanted me to pull them out. I think it was just for that one reading. And anyway, I'm just going to pull an animal oracle and see where this wants us to go. Bat and bear. See through illusion into truth. There you go. Look at that. Full moon too. Cool. Bear. Use power with wisdom. And see, and that's what I did. I sat down and I was just like, okay, something feels really off here. I don't know what's going on. And you know what was weird too? Because I was telling my sister on the way home, we rode together on the way home. I had like this sick feeling in my stomach and I was kind of telling her about some things. And it was just like, you know, Spirit's been kind of showing me different things. And I'm moving these. I don't know what the hell the point was about these turtles, but whatever. Maybe because there was something to do with that warhouse. And I can't remember what that was. I'd have to look that up in my book. It was something that was brought to my attention. And then I just kind of like, oh yeah, that's great. But I get so much information like coming through me that, I mean, it's really hard to keep track of it. So I just like write things down. You know, if I'm near paper or if I can, you know, articulate whatever the thoughts that are going on. I don't know what bear and bat mean, but it's Archangels Uriel and Jophiel and Archangel Dornka. I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's exactly what I did too. Look, and rat. Oh, why am I pulling out more cards? Wrong deck. Sorry. I was only supposed to get those. Okay. I'm kind of all off because of what happened earlier. Okay, so this one here is called Dragon Path. They're a new deck. Courage. Yeah, so basically what was going on, Father Time is on the bottom, is my reading got hijacked. It was, I don't know, I picked up something that wasn't so good today, but we were doing Destiny. We were doing a little bit of running around, and so I was at different places. So I could have picked that up anywhere, but you know that the importance for me to ground Lord Kuthumi. I don't know. I butcher these names, I think. I don't know. Look and Balance. That was the card that came up on that last reading when I pulled that deck. I don't know what that card is. But sometimes these all relate. And it's really freaky how it all comes up. And the moon, like I said, I already started. It was very short. I was only into like 3 or 4 cards out. And it just started going sideways. I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. I was like, this negativity was like hanging on me or something. It was like trying to drag me down. Anyway, it was weird. Full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Yeah, because you know it's a new year. It's a new year coming too, because it's December. And you know what's freaky? Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. Yeah, I think we're coming out of Pisces or something. Okay. Did that say your thing's being tested for the first quarter moon? Something's being tested. Your commitment is being tested the first quarter moon. I'm going to leave that out because that like screamed in my head, keep that out. So I don't know what that means. I'm just going to put it aside and see. But let me just show the card. I don't know if I showed it because sometimes I realize that you don't even get to see some of the cards. So that's the card. I'm going to just put it aside. Spirit might want to look at that in a bit. So I pulled down this deck that they asked for, and it came out on Shield, and I thought, oh, isn't that funny, Spirit? Because I had just finished washing. I had to go and I had to like wash up a little bit, like wash with water and soap, and just like wash all the negative energy off of me. I had to do some centering. I just had to wash everything down. I had to bless everything and start over basically. So, and when I cut the deck, it came out Shield. You need to defend yourself. And I was like, oh, isn't that funny that, you know, anyway. And then it split on December, which I thought was mountain, major challenge to overcome. Okay. So we're going to box. You will receive a gift. Because that's how the reading, it started off. Do you want me to start with these ones? No. Okay. So, trouble, accusations. And as soon as I saw the frying pan, I thought, what's that old saying? Something about the fire. Oh, like you're jumping from the frying, out of the fire into the frying pan. So either way, you're still going to be, yeah. Yeah, it's been kind of weird. I've been in a kind of weird, funky energy the past, well, basically since that 12 portal. Yeah, I've just been going along to get along. So yeah, it's just that negative energy. It's easy to pick it up when you go out. So you can do, what did they say? You can use like a spray. You can actually do a spray. Flying like an eagle. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Fly like an eagle into the sea. Let my spirit carry me. Fly like an eagle till I'm free. Oh Lord, through revolution. Yeah. Yeah. There, it goes on, like there's a solution. There's a solution to make sure that all the children are fed and people have homes, and there's actually a solution to that. Okay, Spirit, what other card do you want to bring out? What is your message today? Lion, courage, strength, symbol of the sun. Yeah. Authority, leadership, protection, ego, and identity. Leo's spiritual growth and transformation. And Leo really represents more like the male because of the sun, right? Because of the relation, lions are like the sun and the mimic. I don't know what mimic is. Someone's mimicking this. But I'm not really sure what this means because this one? Snake. Well, snake can mean very many things. So I'm not going to elaborate because I don't know. Is there any more? Is it two more? 4, 3, 2, 1. It's an uplifting message from your guardian angels. Focus on personal growth, independence, and positivity. Trust the universe plan. Let go of negative energy. And that's what I just did. Like, and have faith in your abilities and the journey ahead. And that's what I did. Like, I felt like something was completely off. And it was just odd. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm shutting this down. And I'm stopping this right now. Yeah, that's what I just heard. See the word mimic? That's what they were doing. They were trying to mimic us, and it wasn't us. It was them. So there was something negative that was here that was trying to manipulate the reading, because it was like, I'm here because that's why I said, I actually have it in recording. I'm like, okay, I don't understand what's going on. I'm hearing yes. And then I put the card down, I'm hearing no. And I'm like, what? And then I would pick the card up and go, is it yes or is it no? And I'd hear yes. And I'm like, okay. And then I'd hear like no. And I'm like, okay, like what's going on here? And that's when I just shut it all down and ended that filming and just cleansed and kicked whatever was here out. 616, powerful reminder to cultivate harmony, positivity, and balance. Trust your abilities, nurture your relationship, be open to new beginnings. By doing so, you'll align with the divine and will unlock your full potential. See, but that was in reverse. So yeah, so this energy that came in, it was mimicking. See, and this is what I was talking about in other readings. Like the energy manipulates. That's why you need to be silent. Like when you're praying, like when you're asking questions to the universe, you need to do it silently because the energies can mimic. They can mimic your guardians, like your angels, the ones that are actually trying to help you be in your for your highest good, right? They're manipulating and posing. They're mimicking to them, to be them. And you're thinking that it is. That's why you need to be asking for confirmation in a silent way, like bring me a heart-shaped, let me find a heart-shaped rock, or let me just see like a random heart somewhere, maybe a heart cloud, maybe, you know what I mean? Like you can ask for specific messages. Yeah, because they want to nurture a false light. That's what they want to do. And you know what? I think I even, in the other video, I even brought up something about the false light. Yeah, spirit. Yeah, see, I think they might be referring to that. In this case, they might be using the snake as something that's laying in wait. You know what I mean? You have like snakes, when they're hungry, I mean, they do go looking and they use their tongue to feel around and, sense things, but they also sometimes just lay in wait. And then as soon as your guard is down, as soon as they realize like, oh, look, protection's not completely up. Now, there's different forms of protection that you can use. Yeah, private eye. Yeah, because they're always watching you. And that's what that song is about. That's actually a song. I never finished the card, but I didn't even actually finish writing private properly. Look, it was just private. And then I left with the T-I just to, I don't know, what is that about? Yeah, they're laying in wait. That's what they're talking about. That's this mimic energy. You want this over here? Yeah. They're saying yes. Oh, okay. Okay. So you can fly like it. Oh, isn't that funny? Because I've had actual meditations where I see an eagle and then it turns into a lion. It was like an eagle's eye that turned into a lion's eye. How many readings ago was that? Anyway, it was pretty cool. Yeah, that's what they're doing. This is what this is all about. And it's to keep you. See, this is to keep you. That's why they're interfering with my laptops. That's why they're interfering with the camera. I got to keep checking it because it's just been like some crazy stuff going on. I'm constantly, cleansing my space. I'm like, I use Palo Santos. I use my chimes. I use prayers. I protect my space. I cleanse my aura. I keep my chakras lined up. I keep you know what I mean? I keep my chi healthy. And I've been kind of like all over the place. Anyway, today was just the whole kicker of it all. But yeah, that's what they're trying to do. This negative energy. And I know spirit just has been bugging me a lot. And I think I even brought it up for a few previous videos that I put up. But it's this negative energy has really been like toiling with my life. And it's, it's time for me to just call it out and get rid of it. I'm tired of it. I always have to be protecting myself because like, and that's like the bear, like a bear to me is always like well grounded to the earth. You know what I mean? And I'm an air sign too. But bats are actually blind and they use sonar. So they're using like that inner seeing through illusion into truth. So that's what I did today. I saw what was going on. I saw through the illusion of what was happening. So the bat represents this, I think, and that's why you brought out two. I heard yes. You want me to put these here like this? Okay. So that's why, like in 2024 is supposed to be the year that like all the truth will come to the lies. You know what I mean? And 2025 is supposed to be the year of truth, I think, or transformation or something. I can't remember now. Oh, I have so much information. It was going through my mind. But they do want me to read this one. Higher love, yeah. That's what they're talking about. You have to be in that higher love. Because if you're in that energy, this can't affect you. But see, like for me, because I pick up energies from wherever I go, and the energy's been really high too, because we have like the 12/12 portal was, and then the full moon was just a few days after that. So all those energies, like for me, they're really powerful, and I just probably wasn't doing enough cleansing. The number 12 in the Bible, it symbolizes God's power and authority. It can also symbolize completeness. Oh, look at that. And it says right here, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So something's coming to a completion for, yeah. And that's why I think that in 2025, it's going to be like, it's like a whole new, okay, so that goes for that, yeah. Okay, and that's it, yeah. Yeah. This is a song from 1977, but it's okay, I don't want to get into that, Spirit, because see, Bumblebee, yeah, see, they're bringing up the Bumblebee because they're talking about that higher vibration, which is the higher love. You know, when I was doing this, Bumblebee kept coming out too, and I just put it back in. Yeah, out of touch. I think some people are out of touch with knowing about these energies, and hopefully this might, you know, because, you know, you don't even realize, like, okay, I'm going to put this in the nicest way that I can, because I know I'm just the type of person that I call it as I see it, and that is just something that I've always been. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm not going to try, because I've hidden truly who I have been. Like all my psychic abilities, I've hidden all of that, and I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm standing in my truth, and yeah, I'm just not going to allow that anymore. So I'm just going to move on. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And maybe that's why I keep seeing 12/12 all the time, and 144, because in the Bible, the one that symbolizes God's power and authority, and then it also symbolizes completeness. So like that's, yeah, because oh, ladder, look at that, climbing towards success. That's flying like an eagle. There you go. Wishbone. Oop. A wish is granted. A fan. Romance, celebration, or party. Coins. Money will be coming to you, but it was kind of sideways. I don't really know how to take that. I don't know. Up. Yes. Yes. Okay. I had to confirm that because I got a little messed up with the... Okay, so what do you want over here on this mimic? Yeah, so you can take like rose, like rose water or the essential oils for rose. You could use myrrh. You could use frankincense. You can use lavender. You can use pine. There's different scents that you can get, and you just put it in a little bit of water, and you can put a little bit of, I've heard that you could use like a little bit of vodka in it, and it keeps it from spoiling, because then you could just leave it in a spray bottle and just keep that like near you. Or you can just take those essential oils and actually like anoint, like just put a little bit on a Q-tip and then touch every one of your main chakras. So like the root would be, down around your pelvis, like your groin area. And then the next one would be between your belly, just under your belly button, and then just like your stomach. And then the green would be like your heart. The light blue would be your throat. The indigo, the bright blue, would be your third eye, which is like your forehead, in between, like your eyebrows. And then the last one is like the purple, which is your crown. So you can anoint every one of them going up your body, like all those areas I just spoke of, and then you just do it from in behind and anoint all those, because your chakras are like in your spine, you know what I mean? So if you do the front and back, and then you can just go anywhere you want, and you're completely protected, and you won't have anything like clinging to you. And yeah, it actually become quite a bit of a topic today, and has been actually the past few days with other people. So this is something like, we had a really big conversation with other people, and yeah, anyway, the negativity energies were hot on the topic. So for mimic, it came up harp, which is in reverse, and it's great happiness. And that's what they try to do. They try to bring negativity and unhappiness into your life. That's what the negative energies do. But you can see through the illusion of this after you see this reading. You'll see how, grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Because careful handling, that's what they're trying to say. Like these energies, you have to realize, like when there's all this like negativity, like, or like, when your loved ones come home from work, I mean, you have no idea who hands they've shaken that day, or who they've come in contact with. You don't know where they've been. They could have just dropped off at the gas station or the grocery store or wherever. They could have picked up, they could have even just been like, they could just be walking down the sidewalk. The negative energies, they're just everywhere. So you do need to use, if you want to protect everything, it's important to, like, you can even use crystals to protect yourself. Now, normally, I do throw one in my bra, and what it does, or my pocket, whatever happens to be, more comfortable, but it's to ward off any negative energy. And I like putting it in my bra because it protects my heart. And that's where, because I have such powerful, I pick up a lot of energies. I feel that through my heart, so I can feel people's sadness. I can just look at people and I just know, what's going on with them emotionally. Anyway, and that I can pick up on that and bring that around with me, and I don't want to do that. September. September reminds me of, that's when fall is coming. So here they're talking about, I think they're referring to that is, they failed. Like they might have been, you know, manipulating the situation for a little bit, but they ended up, it was a complete fall in the end. You know what I mean? Desk. It's in reverse though. Pay attention to your work. This could be happening. Oh, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even joking. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but you see these, like, there's like these little voodoo looking dolls. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can get a close up of that. See on the legs of the tape on the desk? How creepy is that? So you could be, this might not be at your work because it's saying pay attention to your work, but that's in reverse. See, I'm telling you, it's around your family homes. I think it's on your property.